have any specific advice for, let's say, a college student who's just graduated and they're considering an orchestral career?
I think things have changed a lot in the last 20 years, and they probably changed in 20 years before that a lot too, because I talked to some of my colleagues in the Seattle Symphony who have been there for a long time, and in the 1970s, this is one of the oldest orchestras in the country, and most people had a day job, sort of day job, not really a day job, but like, some other job that they did. The bass clarinetist here for the longest time had a photography business, and he's still doing that. So now I think, as far as orchestral careers go, I think that on the clarinet, there's been a sort of a paradigm shift in the way people play in order to get jobs, and I think it's become very, very important to be able to play soft. And there's a fantastic book by Sharon Sparrow, who is the associate principal flute of the Detroit Symphony, called 6 Weeks to Finals, and it's published by Presser, and it's a magnificent book, really fantastic book. And because everybody's going to show up and they're going to have all the notes in the exact perfect place, so you have to do that also. But then they really want to know if you can play soft, and you've got to play the room too. Like, you have to play softer in an audition than you would really ever play in an orchestra. Getting a job is actually quite, in a lot of ways, a different skill set from doing the job. And to understand how that works, I would definitely encourage any student to take lessons from people who have orchestra jobs, who have recently won orchestra jobs, or especially teachers whose students are currently getting orchestra jobs, and see what sort of advice those people have to do that. Now, I've had a few students recently who've won some orchestra jobs, but they went on to study with other people after me, and so they've had a lot of advice from various different places. I would also advise students who are considering orchestra jobs to not discount a military band career, because at least half the clarinetists who are employed as performers in this country are employed by military bands, and if you get a job in one of the DC bands, that's a fantastic thing, and you can, you pursue, they pay you half your hours each week is to pursue some related musical aspect that you want to engage in, and that can be composition or repair or teaching or chamber music, and it's really a fantastic thing. And even if you're not in one of the DC bands, you can still have a great career going on for that. So they're just find the people who are doing what you want to do and ask them how they got there.